back, and we'll get moving here in a minute. All right, Marv and Connor here in the GG5, I'm sorry, in the Hellcat.
This time.
In the Hellcat at Autobahn Country Club North Track with Xtreme Xperience. Alrighty, Marv, first things first, rolling motion is gas. The more I do it, the harder you can press on that pedal. Just be nice and smooth as you press onto it. Squeeze the pedals, never jam on them, yeah? The smoother you are to the car, the faster we can go. When I throw you a karate chop, you can give it as much gas as you want. You want to go all the way to the floor? Go all the way to the floor. Brake is a closed fist. If I'm screaming harder, 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 and I'm begging you to brake harder, please push that brake pedal harder. It's the only thing that scares me. That's your side of the racetrack. This is my side of the racetrack. For passing, if we are going to pass somebody, we'll come up from behind them. The instructor's going to wave out the window and point. Wait for me. I will tell you which side to pass on and when. If somebody's going to pass us, I will see them coming. Mirrors are all mine. I'll ask you to lift. We'll move over. I'll point them by. If we do it right, it only takes a second. Your job is to play connect the dots with the cones. You already kind of know where the track goes. Orange cones on the outside are where we turn in. Green cone in the middle of the corner, so you go from orange cone to green cone to orange cone, whole way around the track. All right, we're gonna go ahead on out around the Mustang, up to where the Porsche is. Yellow cones are lift cones. When I tell you to lift, whatever pedal you're on, just lift off the pedal. Red cones are brake cones, more of a guideline than a rule. I promise, I will tell you to brake when I need you to brake. Nice and slow through the blue cones. We'll let that Porsche get a good gap on us. You don't need to stop or anything, just let the car roll. That's perfect. Good, all right, little bit of power. Last thing I'll say, 3 feet away from the cones, 3 feet away from the edge of the track, 3 feet away from the red and white rumble strips, 3 feet away from anything that's not black asphalt. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right, eyes up, look to those orange cones up there, drive the car there. A little bit of power now is fine. Just lift, wait for the cones, turn us on in, all the way down to that green cone on my side. Great job. Nice and smooth, roll onto that power on the way out. More, yeah, get that big V8 to work. Lift, little brake, lift. We can actually carry a ton of speed into this corner if we're doing it right. Little bit of power, little bit of power, little bit of power. Lift, don't worry about getting too close. If we stay nice and close to him, he'll let us pass. Little power, little power, little more, little more, little more. Good. Just lift. Turn us on in my side. Good. Little power, little power, little power, more power, more power. Let's go. Yep. Lift. Don't pass yet. Just stay right here. Thank you. All right, all the way to the orange cones on the outside, and then turn us on in nice and tight. We're gonna pass on my side. Go ahead and pass him on my side, yep. All the way to the yellow cones. Lift, brake. All the way to the oranges. Off the brakes, turn. Good, little power, little power, little power. Lift, brake right here. Off the brakes, turn us on in. Good, nice and smooth. Little more, little more, little more, little more, little more. We're catching that Lamborghini, beware. Do not pass him. Good, we have to stay right here. He'll let us by when he can. Brake right here, nice and smooth. This is a great distance. Off the brakes, turn us on in. Good, we'll probably pass after this corner. Brake right here. Go all the way to the cone, off the brakes. Thank you for not following him. I very much appreciate it. Turn us on in. Nice and slow on the gas. Yep. Good. Full power now. Good. Lift. Don't brake. Just wait for this. And turn us on in. Little bit of power, little bit of power, little bit of power. Just lift. Turn us on in your side. Good. Little bit of power. Little bit of power. Little bit more. Lift. Turn us in my side. Little bit of power. Nice and tight. No power yet. Nah, too early. See, now we're running out of track. You keep doing that, you're going to run off the track. Lift, brake. Good. Off the brakes, turn us on in. Good. Be a little slower with your hands. Just think smooth, man, and we'll get more speed, I promise. Off the brakes, turn us on in nice and tight. Good. Little power. Nice and gentle. Roll into it a little bit at a time. More, more, more. Let's go. Lift. Brake hard. Off the brakes, start. Good. And brake nice and hard right here all the way to that cone. Off the brakes, turn us in nice and tight. No power. Now a little more. Now more. Now let's go. Lift. Gentle brake. Off the brakes. That's plenty. No power. Little power. All the way around. Good. Lift. Don't brake. Just turn. Good. Little power. Nice and smooth. Good. All the way back around. Just lift. Turn us on in. Good. Little power. Now more. Now more. Let's go. Lift. Brake. Harder. All the way to that cone. Start coming off the brakes. Turn us on in. Good. Now roll into it. Let's go. All the way over my side. Lift. Brake hard. Harder. 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 There we go. Start coming off. Turn us on in. This time we're going back into the pits between the blue cones. Follow that charger. All right.
That was fun.
You like the Hellcat?
I do.
It goes pretty good, does it not?
It does all right. It does all right.
All right, so you guys are driving the Mustang next.
Yeah.
The Mustang is like this, but it stops better, it handles better, and it's faster.
That's why I was glad we did this one first.
Yeah, I completely agree.